G'day legends. It's been a nice enough day here in the bottom of Victoria and Australia that I can sit out the front and have a beer. So cheers to that. Still just over the middle of winter. This video we're just going to talk about what's been going on and why Bitcoin, everything is down. Doesn't matter what you're in, stocks, unless you're in gold, just about everything is down. And there's just been lots of reasons for that in the last week. There was good news, but there's mainly been bad news. So America, the most recent part is America looks like they're not getting a soft landing for the economy. It looks like it's going to be a rough landing. They looks like they are going to go into recession, even though a month ago they were saying that they were going to make this soft landing and all this type of thing, and they're not. A lot of the downward trend on all markets is because the big companies, the Magnificent Seven, are reporting, and they haven't done well, or are not projected to do well. I think Amazon did quite badly. What was the other? Apple did quite badly. I think Amazon went up slightly. So people started buying it after it, but it dipped pretty bad, and then it came back like 2%. All of these things, those type of things, affect your crypto. They affect Bitcoin, which is the safe haven, and whatever affects Bitcoin affects the whole crypto market. So it's all tied together. People try and say it's not, but anytime there's a big drop in the stock market, any one of the big stock markets, the S&P, the NASDAQ, any of those ones, it brings down the crypto market too. So there's been stuff selling off over there. It all started before that earlier this week with Japan basically coming out on their news per se that they've gone it's risk off. So risk assets are off. Only safe assets are on, is what basically their investors are looking at the moment. So crypto is a risk asset. Even though if you're a person like me, you're going crypto, especially Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum, they're your safer haven type things. They're still considered risk assets. What else happened? Mt. Gox. I did a video on that recently. Their newest lot of releases of funds that they are giving back that were tied up with the Mt. Gox issue. That's all. The next lot was just started as well. So it's all sort of happening at the same time, which quite often looks like it's on purpose. And I basically think a lot of these things are on purpose. So because the composite man, as they talk about, you versus the man, it's like playing blackjack, crypto, or stocks, whatever you're buying. It's you versus the dealer. It's you versus everyone else, but the everyone is just one person, and that person is trying to make you sell when you shouldn't and then buy when you shouldn't. And so you just got to follow your own plans. If your plan is when it's a red day or when the market drops a certain amount you're going to buy, follow through on that. You could be wrong. It could go further down, but long term you're probably still going to end up positive. I always have with that technique. The only time that doesn't work is when you buy something and it goes to zero, and I have done that myself, as just to put it straight out there. What was it? One of the cryptos, I can't remember, one of the ones that turned out to be a pyramid scheme. I was buying it and it was up at, I can't remember what it was. It was 200 or 400 bucks per coin at the time, and then it dropped to like 50 bucks. So I poured in, I don't know, 400 or something into that coin alone, and it went to nothing. I'm trying to think what it was. No, can't remember. But anyway, so that's some of the bad stuff that's happened. These are the reasons that your crypto is going down. Are we at the bottom? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Am I looking to buy? Yes. Any spare capital that I've got, I'm looking to buy, but I'm probably going to hold a bit longer. Am I worried? No, not yet. Is there a time to worry? As I said last time, if we go below 50,000, sort of, if we start hitting to that 52 to 50, 48,000 area, that's when I would be starting to worry, because it's indicating that we're not going to have the bull market that we've all thought we're going to have. And I'm still bullish. I still think that's going to happen. What do we need to be bullish? We need this month to finish. Oh, I'd be hoping for over 70,000. So we want the monthly candle. What do we need to take off and have the that next stage of the bull market? We need a monthly candle to finish over all-time high. So we need the monthly candle. So at the end of the month, the last day of the month, has to finish over that 74,000-ish region, and that would, going by history, indicate that we are going into that parabolic run. Because every time that's happened, that is what has followed. To remain bullish, I think we just need to stay above 68 to 70,000 region. I'd be happier with $70,000 USD for Bitcoin. If it finishes at the end of the month, and saying that the end of the month, that's like 27 days away or something like that in Aussie land, so depending on which country you're in, but it's about 27 days away. So still plenty of time. We can have another week and a half of doom and gloom, and then all of a sudden things all turn around. We don't know what's going to happen. Wars also always affect the stock market, generally badly at the start. Now, generally rebound fairly fast, so it's not too bad. Excuse me a sec. It's getting thirsty. Yeah, so that's it. Japan's gone risk off. USA has sort of come out and looking like they're going into recession. The stock markets are dropping hard. Mt. Gox has started re-releasing the new Bitcoin, scaring people that don't know well enough, that think that those people that will get their Bitcoin back and sell it straight away. Well, good news. I'm not sure